Hope it's been a great start to your week. I can't talk. I'm so sorry. Hope it's been a great start to your week for y'all. Definitely was a great start to my stream, not being able to say that word. We're here today to watch Kingdom Hearts. I believe it's Key back cover. I know y'all have shared that typically, you should play the mobile games. Unfortunately, this collection did not include those, and as far as I know, I believe one of the statements made was like one of them is like region locked, and then another one you can play here, but you need both of them. So we may just end up watching maybe like a compilation of that like sometime. But other than that, we're here with the knowledge we have from the collection, and honestly, I'm super, super, super I guess like excited to see that it looks like new characters. If it's the final chapter of a prologue, I'm presuming it's gonna be some sort of like maybe origin story. I know that in one of the games, I believe was it Birth by Sleep? I remember them showing like masks.
Royal Kind is now
So
live.
I'm pretty
Streaming
excited
games
to
demos,
see
KHX BackCover Movie.
how that comes out. Um, If I had any guesses as to what that's going to be, that's my guess. An origin story as to the Keyblade Wars, why it is that maybe Xehanort wants to recreate this. I mean, I guess he kind of told us that he wants to recreate it because he wants the Keyblade. I'm saying key, but it's the X. I gotta remind myself it's not just X BackCover, and it's not an X blade, it's a Keyblade. But, yeah, I mean, I'm excited so much so that I don't even know if I want to start it. I think I'm stalling a little bit, honestly, because I'm like, oh man, well, I hope I don't cry, but it's Kingdom Hearts, so I probably will. Here we go. Grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, your favorite candy, water, stay hydrated. Honestly, I had a Chick-fil-A sweet tea that I was really looking forward to enjoying, but I don't know where I put it. I think I put it on the table, but it's too far away. It's too far away, and Kingdom Hearts key back cover is here, so I'm ready. Without further ado, let's go. Please don't be sad. I know this is Kingdom Hearts, but please don't be sad. I would appreciate a nice, wholesome, feel-good story, Kingdom Hearts. And I'm really hoping that this is what it is. Because if it's not, then, this game supports an autosave feature. Huh? Uh-oh. I thought this was a movie, not a game. Oh, okay, it is. I got scared. I was like... Or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe it's in chapters? I guess we'll find out together. This is what's exciting about, like, not knowing anything is, like, I have no idea what's going on. Maybe there will be quick time events or something. I am gonna enable subtitles. Typically, whenever I stream Kingdom Hearts, it's always way louder than me. So it should be fine, but just in case, I always love having subtitles on. Also, just in case someone else needs subtitles, it's better to have them on than off. So they go on. I think I'm just used to it too with anime. Oh, the world was pure darkness, but oh, I was born with a radiant. Oh, that is a lot of words going by really fast. Before he disappeared, the one who made me. Okay, bestowed names on his 6 apprentices to 5 who... Are they giving me the story in like this slideshow that doesn't even pause? Light will see defeat and expire. They decide to draw on the powers of the book to prevent that from happening. They harness unimaginable forces and keep the world safe from the inevitable darkness. You should know, but they don't follow the same path. Don't lose sight of yours, okay? The world was pure darkness, but I was born into... Oh, okay, they're repeating it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna pay attention to what's going on in this. That's a cute art style, honestly. I love that design too. Maybe that's where I've seen them before. I did play the mobile game that came here Like, not all of it. I just played like a little bit of it, and then I think... I don't know. Maybe another game came out and I probably played that instead. It just seemed very overwhelming to me, but man, do I want to go and play it now because this is cute. I wish they would have ported this. I guess it would have been too difficult. I'm sure optimizing a game for mobile is very different from optimizing a game for 3DS to PS4. I think the thing I was most excited about too, as far as I remember, is you can customize your character, right? I think they're just using like the same person, but you could probably change it up. Yeah, exactly. That's cool. If there is a website out there that would let me make my own character without having to go and play through it, I would definitely be down to make my character. My OC Kingdom Hearts. Oh. Okay, I'm not sure why he got defeated like that. Oh my gosh, is he dead? Spoilers! Oh wait, he's not dead. It's Kingdom Hearts, of course I'm confused. I probably should watch the movie of the mobile game, you guys were right. My bad. I'll watch it after this for sure. Case of... Okay, so this has to be like pre-everything because there's still Organization 13.
So that makes you the indisposable number 7. Huh. Come on, it's simple. U6 plus me is 7. Wait, don't tell me I don't count.
No.
Here, take it.
In the Master's playful and mischievous way, he gave his apprentice Luciu a very important role. What seemed like a simple task was the element that would connect all of the events to come.
I'm guessing the narrator is probably from the mobile game.
Long, long ago, all the worlds were still one. One day, this would be called the Age of Fairy Tales. It all began here in Daybreak Town. The Master of Masters had an eye that gazes into the future.
Oh,
He
Xehanort.
bestowed upon 5 of his 6 apprentices a copy of the
Minotaurs.
Book of Prophecies,
Hello.
in which was written
Welcome to
the
the stream,
events
Dota
to come.
Smash. Dota Smash? I don't know why I can't talk today. You should see me earlier. I was like, I hope you guys are having a good week. And I was like, I meant to say week. I have some sort of like, I don't know. Probably because it's a Monday. Hope you're having a good one though. Welcome to the movie watch party.
So, did you look through the book?
Yes. But I'm still analyzing it.
Wow, no quick skim for you, huh?
I just prefer to be thorough. Master, is what it says in the last passage true?
Oh yeah, that. Bummer, huh?
Yes.
By the way, if one day I suddenly disappear, I'm counting on you to keep the others calm, okay?
Huh? Disappear?
Vanish, dim, fade. I don't know how to explain it. It's just hypothetical talk.
Okay.
I feel like that's
This world is full of life.
Axel.
It's a world comprised of many smaller worlds, all connected, stretching as far as the eye can see.
I mean the voice, right?
One great light protects us all throughout this vast land. All worlds share one light, one fate.
I take it you're talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, you're right on the money. People believe that the light that is Kingdom Hearts will be here forever. But if it were to disappear, the world would be enveloped in darkness.
I understand. That is why you granted us these Keyblades. With these, we can spread the teachings of light. And we can protect Kingdom Hearts from darkness.
No, they're not for protecting Kingdom Hearts.
Huh?
The final passage reads, "On that fated land, a great war shall transpire. Darkness will prevail, and the light expire."
Isn't it our duty as Keyblade wielders to prevent this war from taking place?
Not possible. What? You really think you can change the future?
Then, what do you want us to do?
We have to focus on what comes after. There's no use thinking of ways to change events that we know are gonna happen.
But what about all of those who are here now? And the ones who will be here when the darkness finally comes? Are we to abandon all of them?
Come on, are you telling me that you think the world can be saved by just 7 people?
We have to at least try. With enough Keyblade wielders, we could...
Well, if you want to give it a shot.
Yes.
That has to
Alrighty,
be Axel.
good luck.
That was the strangest conversation. So it sounds like Organization 13 gave the Keyblades out?
If you need to pause to ask
And so
questions,
the
I'll answer
reliable
as long
Era,
as I'm not
who
giving
wore the
spoilers,
mask of the
LOL.
unicorn, was given his role
No
to
worries
take over
at all.
for the
I'm gonna
master and
guess
to
for
lead the
sure.
others.
I'll ask questions if anything at the end.
Similarly, the virtuous Envy, who wore the mask of the snake, was given her role to watch over the others with a fair eye.
This is giving like Knights of the Zodiac
The
feels for
fearless
me.
Azed, who wore the mask of the bear, was given his role to support their brand new leader, Era.
I think only because of the masks and the animals, probably.
The prudent Ava, who wore the mask of the fox, was given her role to prepare exceptional Keyblade wielders for the world after. The cool-headed Gula, who wore the mask of the leopard, was given his role to uncover the mystery of the Book of Prophecies.
How come we've never seen
Lucian,
any of them?
the first of the apprentices to be given their role, watched his companions from afar as they learned what it was that they were meant to do. Then, he disappeared. Not long after that, the master vanished, dimmed, and faded without a trace.
So Organization 13 gave them Keyblades because what has to happen happens. So I'm guessing that's why they gave them Keyblades. Because it
This is where
seems
your story began.
counterintuitive, but...
The story of your very own adventure. 5 of the Master's apprentices armed themselves with the Book of Prophecies. They each created a union. This would
With a
fulfill
franchise
his wishes.
such as this, I would if it could ever jump the shark.
Then, they set out to rally Keyblade wielders just like you.
I'm so
By
sorry.
defeating Heartless,
I think my brain
the
is like
monsters of darkness.
on Monday mode. What do you mean by like
We've
jump the
gathered
shark? I don't know
light.
what that means. Like if they could just go for like... No, I don't know. I'm sorry. If you could explain, I would definitely be down to try to discuss. It sounds like the mobile game definitely fits in
There's a traitor
super
among us.
importantly. Oh? Among Us?
Are you certain? What proof do you have?
Also, welcome to the stream.
I found this sniffing around.
Is that a dark Cherothy? Is that a nightmare?
Oh, I feel like I'm missing out on so much without the mobile games. This must be what it feels like when people just play Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3. They're
Master,
like,
did you make this? It's so cute!
Well, things are gonna get pretty hectic around here soon. But
I know
this
that song.
Spirit Chirithy is gonna make your lives much easier. Hopefully.
Spirit?
You could say they're like cats or dogs. And they'll be your loyal pets. Every wielder will have one of these adorable little guys at their side.
That's
They're
a
here to
gem right
help,
there.
so play nice.
Okay.
Oh, right. Before I forget. If a wielder is overcome by malice, or rather if their heart is tainted by darkness, their adorable little spirit
Like
will
do
turn dark
something
and
so
become
out
a
there that it
nightmare.
feels fantastic
So
and out
you're
of this
telling
world.
us that if we see a nightmare,
Someone has.
I'm gonna pause it real quick to answer. Like, do something so out there that it feels fantastic and out of this world. That is definitely Kingdom Hearts by definition for sure. I feel like there is so many like outlandish things that happen sometimes, like one of which is the time travel thing, which I'm still very stuck on. But I mean, obviously we're seeing Xehanort in the past. Like, there's no way that that's not the master. Or at least that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm guessing. But to do something even more outlandish than Kingdom Hearts standards, I would be interested in seeing, not gonna lie. So I think, yeah, it probably could.
Fallen into darkness.
Exactly.
I think
And if
an
you don't
example
stop
would be
this
like when
renegade
COD
spirit,
went from a World War
it'll
II
plant
game to a
darkness in the
space
hearts of
war
others,
game.
and you'll have an army of nightmares on your hands. Beware.
I think it could pull it off.
So, if we see one of these nightmares anywhere,
I could see it.
we have to get rid of it on the spot.
No! I won't let you do that!
Yeah, it's too
No
cute.
wonder
Don't
you
touch
ended
that
up as the
spirit.
bear. You're scary.
Your point?
Maybe you can growl at them.
Ugh, don't insult me!
come on, Hassad. You won't know if it works unless you try.
Please tell me you're joking.
Wait, are they actually serious that he should growl?
It's not me!
There's an easy way to solve this. If we all summon our spirits, then we'll know.
Unfortunately, there are countless wielders in our unions. It would be easy for any of us to summon a Chirithy that isn't a nightmare. I'm afraid that your suggestion wouldn't help us get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, in that case, who's to say that the nightmare you saw belongs to one of us? It could belong to anyone in our unions.
That's pretty tough.
That's
if
highly unlikely.
There's a lot of people
Do you
to
recall
look
the
through.
tool the wielders were given in order to make them stronger? We generally don't concern ourselves with what they have at their disposal. However, I believe those tools were the nightmare's doing.
The bangles. I know when they're equipped, they have the power to collect dark energy. But I thought we all agreed that was okay.
Collecting is fine, but using that power is the equivalent of using the power of darkness.
It's a brilliant plan. Everyone knows that all spirits look the same, and wielders exist in spades. There's no way to tell.
Oh no. Everyone's already equipped their bangles.
So everyone can use the
So
power of
what now?
darkness?
How do we find out who's behind this?
Oh, good luck.
Seeing as those bangles couldn't have been acquired by just anyone, I believe it's one of us here in this room.
The traitors
Laura.
among them.
I respectfully disagree.
Nah,
What
why are you
proof do we have
disagreeing?
that the bangles are tied to the power of darkness, or if a nightmare is to blame? We shouldn't simply jump to conclusions.
Why
Ira,
not just
some leader
clear
you
everyone
are.
in the room
You've
first? That way
managed
they
to
could
plant
trust each
seeds
other.
of doubt in all of us with that speech. What? Did you expect the traitor to give themselves up with that accusation of yours? That was foolish.
Said, that's quite enough.
It looks to me like the Master made the wrong choice.
Wait, where do you think you're going?
Imagine trying to speedrun the whole series in
I
one
think
stream.
we're done here.
Oh man, that would be
I trust you'll keep us all
way
updated.
too. I mean, no. Actually, even thinking of like just Kingdom Hearts 1 or 2, I'm
hope-
like, ooh, that would be
I hope we can
marathoning.
all resolve this soon.
What if one of them's using the
That
power of the
didn't go as
darkness
expected.
without meaning to be
What's
like a
wrong,
traitor?
Ira? This isn't like you.
A lost page. Something's missing from our book of prophecies. Each of our copies were said to contain the events of the future.
Accident darkness.
But this incident, well,
an
It's nowhere to be
accidental.
found.
I mean, maybe, honestly, maybe they didn't know you're
And
not supposed
how does
to.
this whole thing with the traitor tie together?
Like I said, it's nowhere to be found. In my book.
Ira, are you implying that someone is in possession of the missing page? And the person with the complete book is the traitor?
There is something going on, and a page is suspiciously missing from the book.
I don't even trust him, though. What if he
It's
tore
not
the
so
page out of his own
far-fetched
book?
to assume that the one who has the lost page has been turned, that they have fallen into the hands of darkness. Trust me.
I don't know.
There
You could have
seems to
ripped
be
it
no
out.
record of it in my book either. You may be onto something. I wonder,
Check everyone's
could this
books.
have been the Master's plan all along? To grant the lost page to only one of us?
We have no way of knowing. The Master is gone.
I understand what you were saying. I promise to keep a close eye on the others. I will keep you informed, as always.
Thanks.
Of course. After all, that is what the Master asked of me.
We all know Xehanort. Absolutely, he calculated
And
every
Ira,
single second of this.
May your heart be your guiding key.
I don't know who to trust or not trust. I kind of like her the most right now, but I don't even trust that. I don't know. It's Kingdom Hearts. They like to break my heart. I can't
So
trust
to
anyone.
sum it up, I'll need you to observe the others. Easy breezy.
All right.
Like I said, Ira may have to take over.
Xehanort
for me.
wasn't even born for your information.
be
This was
shy.
like
Just be
100
fair.
before
And do
KH1.
not be
Wait,
afraid to
really?
speak up.
So
Even
he's
though
not
I
the
say
master?
Observe. You'll need to be the mediator. Make sure people get along.
No
I understand,
way.
But
Please tell me someone has
Without
done an
you or
abridged
Lucio,
series for these
to
games.
form and maintain our own unions is...
I'm sure it's out there for sure.
It's a
It'd be
little
hilarious.
unnerving, to be honest.
Oh, come on. Lighten up a little. Maybe I'll never disappear. Wait. Do you want me to go?
What? No, of course not.
I was just kidding.
That has to be Axel. Or are you
I
telling
see.
me it's not even Axel because he wasn't born?
Look,
Now
I
I'm
get
so
that change can be
confused.
hard for everyone. But things need to keep moving forward.
It's his
You
voice.
keep up. Otherwise, you'll just get left behind, all alone. Now that you know what the future holds, Invi, what does your heart say? May your heart be your guiding key. I say it all the time. You ultimately need to do what your heart feels is right.
Right.
Wait, so she knows? A few days later.
I was wrong about Ira. I thought he would make a great leader, but he let me down.
I'm so convinced there
Well,
will be an
what do you
Evangelion
two
ending.
think?
At
You
this
don't believe
point,
what
there's
Ira
just
said,
theories.
do
LOL.
you?
This side of the story
Of
is
course
the
not.
most up in the
His
air.
argument was unconvincing.
Oh
It's
no.
like Invi said. He's just making baseless assumptions given the situation. There's no evidence to tie his accusations to anyone, let alone one of us.
I do feel like I'm watching Evangelion at this point because I'm like,
Maybe there's something he hasn't told us.
And he needs to tell us. How dare he look at us with suspicion? We're his comrades.
I wouldn't call us comrades.
oh,
Anyway, could you get to the point? I know you didn't call us here just to complain.
I want the three of us to form an alliance.
But alliances are
no!
forbidden, us said.
I
They're
knew it.
gonna be facing each
I
other.
had a feeling it would come to this. So, we join forces, then confront Ira?
And do what?
Confronting
Are they
him is
gonna
pointless.
overthrow him?
Ira won't change his mind. I know there's darkness at work. There's no question. But I don't believe for a second there's a traitor among us.
How many times
It's
are they
still a
gonna...
mystery.
Ira doesn't share the same belief. He's just wasting time trying to figure out who the traitor is.
I think they said Among Us like 4
Darkness won't
times
wait,
now.
and neither should we.
That's
We
the
need
only
to
thing I'm
band
sure of.
together now and find a way to fight it.
Guess it makes sense.
I agree that we need to do something to fight the darkness.
But why do you have to form
But
an alliance?
combining our unions? That was strictly forbidden by the Master.
He's no longer here.
I'm in. But let's be clear. The alliance is just between the two of us right now. I don't want my union members involved.
Gula!
Uh-oh, they're gonna pressure her.
I want to follow the Master's teachings.
Understood. That's your choice to make. You should do whatever you feel is right.
You better run out of there.
By the way, Ased, do Ira and Envy know?
I haven't talked to Ira about it for obvious reasons, but I did ask Envy to join us.
You wanted to see me?
Was she listening already?
Ava, what are you doing here? What's the meaning of this?
Hear me out, Envy. I want an alliance among our unions. Gula here has already agreed. Will you join us? And together we can...
And disobey the Master's teachings?
We don't have a choice! Darkness is approaching, and we need to combine our strength to stand against it.
The Master bestowed each of us with a different role, and he specifically told us to keep our union separate, to maintain the balance of power. He told us that any imbalance would lead to a desire for more power, which leads to darkness. I know you haven't forgotten. Perhaps it's you who has been tainted by darkness.
Oh. I mean, I'm kind of on her side at that
Tainted by
point.
darkness?
Because why
Then
is he
what
plotting
about
all
you,
this?
Envy? You spy on us and report everything you see back to Ira. You really think you have no darkness in your heart after what you did?
Because that is my role.
I was gonna say that's her
To observe
job.
us, yes, but not to disclose everything we say and do to Ira.
But they're literally going against
For all
what the
we know,
Master...
you and Ira could be allies, scheming behind our backs.
No.
That's enough.
Oh, this poor... She's just like, I just want to do the right thing, man. You guys are trying to start, like, a war. I'm just trying to chill.
Wait, is this story like Metal Gear Solid for a different demographic? Mommy, Daddy, please stop fighting.
I don't want
That
us
is
to turn against each other.
exactly what I feel like she's feeling right now. Like, Mom, Dad, stop.
Master Ava.
Is this story like Metal Gear
Oh.
Solid?
Hello.
I
Your
wouldn't
name
know,
is
to be
Efima,
honest. I
right?
haven't played Metal Gear Solid. I want to. I know of
hey,
the
can I
characters,
join you?
but I haven't gotten the chance to play it yet. I saw that they're doing like a remake, I think. So that might be my chance.
Why the long face? Did something happen?
Why are we hearing this theme?
Long day.
Subscribe
Do you
to join the
remember what you asked
royalty
me
on
before?
YouTube. URL.
About why the unions compete against each other instead of working together. Actually, I always wondered the same thing.
Huh? Isn't it just because the Master said so?
Yes. And as such, we must obey.
It kind of reminds me of
Master
the
said
same
so.
problem Aqua
So it
had
is.
with Terra and
Lately,
Ventus.
I've
Like,
really
she
started to
also
wonder.
had to report what was happening.
You once told me that you were looking for answers. That you wanted to solve the mysteries of this world. Well, I think that's how things should be. We need to question things and think for ourselves.
Whoa!
Well, had to drop
are
in while
really
my
not
favorite
yourself
song
today.
is going. Emoji
guess even
face holding
foretellers
back
have their
tears.
off days.
Evening, everyone. God
Hey,
bless and best
maybe
of
talking
wishes.
about the book
Emoji
will cheer
green
you up.
heart. Emoji
Not a
blue
chance.
heart.
Aww.
What's up? Welcome to the stream.
were
Thank you for
trying
the
to
good
pull a
evening.
fast
Good
one on
evening
me.
to you too.
Weren't you?
Oh, no, I was joking.
And yes, this song is beautiful.
If you say so. But, to be honest, I think it would be great if all the unions could work together and be friends.
That would
You know,
be great, but I don't think
I
they
made
want
a
to be
friend from
friends.
another union today. Wasn't much of a talker. Maybe just shy. We're meeting again tomorrow.
That sounds like so much fun. Then, you'd better go home and get some sleep.
Yay.
Oh. I don't know
Well,
who that is, but he's so
It was
cute.
nice talking to you. I don't know what's got you down. But please cheer up.
They're
Thank you.
adorable.
the worst happens, I'll be glad to leave the future to the kids who see the world in the way that you do.
Oh my god.
Let the wind carry you far, far away. My dandelions.
What is this? I met them for like 2 seconds and I'm already like, nothing better happen.
Envy, have you learned something?
It seems Ased and Gula's unions are now allied.
So Ased is the traitor after all.
I wouldn't say
No.
that.
I don't believe he is.
Why's that?
To Ased, unification is a means of gathering strength to oppose the darkness. So I believe his heart still belongs to the light.
Even so, forming alliances was strictly forbidden by the Master.
Yes, and his teachings are absolute. That's why I will try and persuade Gula to dissolve their alliance.
Then I'll do it.
No. Please, let me do the talking.
He's like, let me go tell
Your
them you
intervention
tattled
will
on
do
them.
nothing more than spur Ased's anger.
All right. I'll leave it to you.
And one more thing. Ased has begun to question the two of us. As a precaution, my reports will be less frequent. I don't want him to get the wrong idea. Please understand.
Ooh.
Yes, I do.
That sounds fair. See, I like her. She's being fair to everyone. That was her job. She's doing what she's got to do, but also balancing it. This dude right here, I don't know.
The boy was ephemeral and he becomes friends with you player character in the mobile game, when he said he met a friend from another union, H.
He was referring to your player character. Oh, okay. So your OC's in the movie. That's pretty neat. I like it. I knew it was the leader. Did you see what he was looking in that book? Did you see that picture?
Done with what?
It was the leader.
The Alliance. I think it's time to call it quits.
For what reason?
To put it simply, I entered this alliance thinking we were preparing to fight some impending darkness, but it hasn't come. In fact, there haven't been any suspicious incidents recently, and you haven't rallied anyone else to your cause.
Yeah, but...
This alliance is meaningless. Even Envy agrees. Oh.
Envy?
Oh no.
Uh-oh. You weren't supposed to find out.
Did he do it on
Is
purpose?
Envy the one who told you to break our alliance?
I think that was an accident.
Maybe. But I'm the one who decided to do it. And I've already told you why.
But we don't even know who the traitor is yet!
And that's exactly why.
I feel bad because I think they're all like starting to distrust him when I think it's the leader.
I just can't trust anyone but myself.
Don't you realize you won't stand a chance against the darkness on your own?
Sorry, my mind's made up.
Oh, I can tell this is a recipe for disaster and I'm not ready.
Envy, you will regret this.
No, not Envy, because guess what? She's the one that's been doing her best this whole entire time. Well, and also the one with the pink theming going on. I don't know anyone's names, I'm sorry. This is the first time I watch this, so I'm gonna
Been here
refer to
long?
them with
My
the
bad.
color or the mask. I don't remember what her mask was. I think it was a fox.
Ava emoji smiling
what did
face
you
with
want?
smiling eyes.
Ava.
Go by masks.
Didn't forget, did you?
Oh.
You're the one who called
True,
me
true.
here.
Lighten up! I was just kidding. I didn't forget. Give me a little credit here. I was just testing you.
Right.
Now then, allow me to tell you about your role. You're going to be Ira's right-hand man.
It has to be Axel.
You're his right-hand man? What do you mean?
Well, Ira's gonna be the new leader after I'm gone, you see. So, just stand by. Don't disappoint.
Explain to me, Master. What do you mean Ira's going to be leader?
What? Is that disappointment I hear? Did you want to be leader?
No! I mean, if you had asked me to be the leader, that's a different story, but I wasn't trying.
You really want to be leader, huh?
Well...
I know you want it, but that just isn't enough. Any chump can say, here's a huge promotion, good job, and make you head honcho. But enthusiasm alone doesn't make a great leader. Ira needs someone like you to give him a push in the right direction.
I agree. Ira is definitely the most worthy among us. I'm sure he'll make a fine leader.
Then it's settled.
Wait, I agreed that he is worthy. But why do we need a new leader, Master? Does that mean you will no longer be teaching us?
Well, I might disappear one day.
He seems sad about it every time he brings that up.
I might disappear.
Amazingly, the Master of Masters is actually
Speak up
Noctis.
sooner if you're listening. It was embarrassing for me. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna disappear.
I definitely would not have guessed
It's
that.
anyone's guess right now.
But...
in any case, you need to support Ira. We both know he's
I'm trying to
quite
remember who that
serious.
is.
He's always just thinking and thinking and thinking behind that unicorn mask of his. So everyone will be counting on you to spur him into action.
I need to like close my eyes and picture it.
You might not be entirely happy with your role, but just know that it's the most important one. Capiche?
It's hard to picture. I just see Axel for some reason.
Making Ira the leader is all good in theory, but sometime later you might think, he's terrible at this. In which case it'll be your job to step up. Who knows? Your leadership might be just what everyone needs. And that is your true role. May your heart be your guiding key. Best of luck, Asaid.
I feel like the way he talks to them every single time he's giving them a role.
It's been over a year since the Master left.
It's so like...
It's time for me...
I'll pause it while I say it really quick. The way he talks to them when he gives them their roles is a little bit like manipulative. And I don't know if that's like on purpose, because it sounds like it's on purpose. Like that conversation genuinely sounded like it was just trying to push out the insecurity of like him maybe wanting to be leader and then him basically saying like, nah, I mean, I guess maybe.
I feel he planned it to plant doubt in their hearts.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way I was going to say it. You said it beautifully. It just feels like every time he talks to them, it's like, what insecurity or what?
I thought it was amazing too. Noctis with Axel's attitude and cadence is so strange.
I think that's why I thought it was Axel was his behavior for sure. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this anonymous person, their master. I'm definitely kind of like, you are totally exploiting their insecurities and exactly like Dorda Smash said, putting that doubt in their heart. So
need to
I don't know.
fulfill my true role.
There's he's like, okay, it's time for me to be leader. And by force, apparently. Oh gosh.
Why do you get in my way?
I mean, you could talk it out. You don't have to fight it out.
Don't be so conceited. I'm protecting the balance, just like the Master told us to. You need to come to your senses!
If we don't do something, light will expire. Then we won't be able to avoid the grim future that awaits. We need to defy the Master's teachings to protect the world.
You're saying he was wrong?
He's not here anymore. I won't let his prophecy come true. I won't let the world fall into darkness.
Didn't he tell them it has to come true? Why can't we be friends? Oh, he witnessed that. Oh, there's the cute little cat. Everyone is on their own side quest right now.
Over here!
Envy! Ased! What's going on? I found out who the traitor is. Regrettably. No,
But
that's
she
not
can't-
true!
Abba, there's no time to lose.
You can't say that just because he's had doubt. I don't think it's him. I feel bad for everyone. What is happening? Wow.
May my heart be my guiding key.
Why did we pan away? I'm like waiting on the edge of my seat. Wow.
You're right, it was not aced. Emoji thumbs up.
I was figuring it's not him because genuinely none of them seem like the things that they're doing seem I don't want to say, they just seem like within reason of what they're thinking. They have a really distorted way of thinking, each of them right now. And again, that's because of the whole insecurity exploitation thing going on. But
Master. Master?
I see.
If you're busy, I can always come back later.
Sure. Oh, no, stay. Now, where? Ah, here it is.
he gave him the page?
What's this?
Go on, read it.
This is from the Book of Prophecies. But
Yep. It's a page that's not in any of your books.
and what's written here is
Your role. You must find the traitor hidden among you, and stop them before it's too late. And in order to help you find the traitor...
I get it. That's why you gave us all different roles, isn't it? If anyone deviates from the job they were given, we can easily conclude that they are the traitor. It's brilliant.
Way to steal my thunder, show off!
Huh?
It's not fair. My plan was supposed to blow your mind with its grandeur. Your jaw should have hit the floor at my sheer genius.
I'm sorry?
But haven't all of them kind of not
Well,
been doing
was
what
my
they're
logic
supposed
flawed?
to? Like at some point?
Oh, you were right. So, I guess now you've earned your time in the limelight. Even though there is a traitor, act normal and keep focused. Trust no one but yourself.
That's the seed of doubt right there, isn't it? How would the Book of Prophecies not have a more, like, for sure, like, I guess, description of events? How do they have a Book of Prophecies
Trust
if
no
it's
one
not
but
from
myself.
Xehanort? I have so many things I need to think about.
The Master of Masters is the true mastermind behind the whole series, I'm sure.
Oh, dang, even behind Xehanort? So Xehanort is like a puppet of someone else? That's a pretty good theory. I mean, if Xehanort could go all the way back in time travel and know the future, there was someone else that had to do that first so that he knew what to do. You're onto something.
Gula.
Do you want to know what my role is?
Huh?
The books we were given are incomplete. There's a lost page.
Lost page?
On that page, it is written that there is a traitor. The Master told me. to find and stop that person.
You cannot attack someone when they're down like
I
that.
called you my comrade. But never again, Gula. It doesn't matter to me if you think I am the traitor and you want to strike me down. You knew there was a traitor and you just watched silently as we fought each other. And I won't forgive you for that.
They've all been making a
Barely stay
mistake
on
at
your
some
feet.
point.
Just give up already!
Don't you underestimate me!
Someone has to win and I'm scared. I don't think either of them are the traitor, and it's just, why are we fighting?
Please stop!
Oh.
You too, huh?
What do you mean she just doesn't want anyone to die? I'm sure she would have done that for him too. I can't believe how fast I watched a group that seems so close just completely fall apart.
Why? Why did it have to come to this?
I'm asking myself the same question. Why didn't he tell everyone there was a traitor and work together and figure it out?
No one trusts no one right now.
I hate it here, I know. Y'all could have just shared all of your knowledge together and thought about... Why didn't they even talk about how they were initiated? Like, someone could have pointed out, hey, it sounds like he kind of wanted you to be jealous of the leader. Hey, it kind of sounds like they wanted you to be reporting everything, and it's a little extreme.
Come to finish me off? And make it quick.
He's just trying to go somewhere and relax.
That's not what brought me here today. I wish to fulfill the role bestowed upon me. That's all. It isn't our place to try to change the events of the future.
This is what happens when you're too loyal to your boss.
We're here to make sure that light lives on. With only 5 lights, we can't afford to lose any.
You still count me as one of the 5 lights?
Of course.
Only you could be such a good guy after everything we've been through.
I'm scared. Is he gonna, like...
But hey, I guess that's one of the reasons I
trust
respect
him.
you so much.
I don't trust anyone either.
However, we still might only be 4. I'm talking about Gula. He's using the knowledge of something called the Lost Page. He said that it contains events that are missing from all of our books. He's using it to discover and apprehend whoever is the traitor. Claims that's his role. But who knows what his real intentions are? What I do know is that I'll never forgive him for hiding the fact that he knew someone would betray us.
It's him. It's
That's
him.
the biggest betrayal of all.
He's not reacting the way
I'd
you
like
would
to
think.
believe that Gula was simply carrying out his role. Aset, I'll deal with this matter. Please keep it to yourself for now.
Understood.
He's gonna go take that page.
I need to see that lost page.
I knew it. It's him. They don't do those kinds of cinematic close-up shots for no reason.
It had to be you, because you were the only one who knew where we were hiding. Didn't you think for a second that your actions could be making things worse than they already are?
And why should that even bother you? Not only do you have your union, but you've also gathered the finest Keyblade wielders from other unions, and you're training them in a secret location, aren't you?
Yes, because that is my role!
I had no idea. I apologize. I overstepped.
Oh.
No. I shouldn't have snapped at you either.
They were given roles to, like, genuinely make each other upset
What
and
did Hiro
jealous
want?
and suspicious.
I don't know exactly. He just asked me to give up Gula. His eyes... they were... scary. I was worried he'd do something awful. I knew I couldn't tell him where Gula was. Then... he turned around and walked away.
I see. And Gula? How is he doing?
I don't know. He's gone.
Well, it's too late. Something went down and...
Someone's coming! They're headed straight this way!
What I
Take care
don't
of
get
him.
is why they disclose to each other their role in the first place. I feel at the end Sora will have to show them what it
means to be real friends. I think they kind of sort of had to, because I mean they started like confronting each other. Like, for example, right now she said, "Oh, you've been training like the best Keyblade wielders like in a secret location." So like she was probably thinking in her head like, "Oh, you're trying to overthrow everything that's going on." And then she had to say like, "That's what I was told to do." So like I feel like at that point like she kind of had to say it, otherwise like it's like, "Oh yeah, I was doing it for funsies," and they're like, "Okay, you're trying to overthrow all of this." However, I actually feel more like, why didn't they do all of this as soon as they had the conversations they had with the master? Like, hey guys, I don't know if you guys had one-on-one conversations with the master before he disappeared, but I had one, and he said that I'm responsible for this, this, and this. And so if you see me doing A, B, C, and D, that's because that's what I was told to do. Because A, B, C, and D. And so that is my role. Like, I feel like if they had done that to begin with, they would have been fine. But because they just saw each other, like, running around doing random things that are very sus, they're like, it's you, it's you, it's you. There's just, like, so much distrust. And again, like, we definitely pointed out that the master was, like, talking to them in a very, like, manipulative and just wrong tone for sure. Like, oh, you could have been the leader, but you're not ready. Or, oh, there's a traitor, but you have to keep it to yourself and only trust yourself. Like, he was definitely playing all of them for sure. It's like we're watching a chess game play out that this dude set up. But what's messed up is just like Xehanort did with
Ira?
Aqua, Ventus, and Terra. These are real people that he's just shuffling around in certain ways.
Is something wrong?
I know Gula's here.
What?
Tell me where he is.
Uh-oh.
But why?
I wouldn't.
What are you going to do?
None of your concern.
No. Okay, definitely don't tell him.
What?
I won't let you near him.
So that's it.
Hold
All
the
right.
thought of it been a chess
I'll
game,
go.
lol.
Hold that thought? Okay, I will. I mean, I'm being symbolic, but oh no.
Gula, what are you doing?
Like, you know how they say, like, chess pieces are, like some, like, manipulative people use you like
Something
a pawn,
happened?
like in a chess game. That's what I'm thinking.
Ira was here. He wanted me to give you up.
Scared now.
I knew it. It's finally come to this.
Come to what?
Everyone wants to know about the lost page.
Maybe
The
that's the
lost
one
page?
thing I would have kept secret.
Yeah. It's a page the master gave me.
Why not just tear it up?
It doesn't exist in any of
And
our
then, like, he
books.
can be the only one that knows.
It contains
because
a
he had
passage about
to.
an inevitable betrayal. It talks about the one who bears the sigil. That's it. So, I don't know what to make of it, to be honest.
The one who bears
role.
the sigil?
Is to find out who it is. I suspected a said and went to confront him. And look what happened.
Wait, hold up. I know I'm pausing. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to disruptive than the movie. But like, is it just me or the last fight I had with one of the versions of Xehanort in Dream Drop Distance? Didn't he call Sora? It's gotta be Sora or Riku. If I'm misremembering, maybe that's why. But I could have sworn he said something about a sigil when he's like about to fight you. I know that he pointed out that Riku had a sigil on the back of him that was supposed to symbolize being a nightmare. Is it Riku? But I can't see Riku betraying anyone. So, unless it's written in the perspective of like betraying the organization. Because I know he was a part of it for a little bit. Huh.
Why are you telling me this, Gula? I have enough to think about, keeping with the Master's teachings and my role.
Always walking the straight and narrow. I'm a fool for basing my actions on what is written on that lost page. Everything in the passage is ambiguous at best. That's why I need to find out.
But how?
By asking the Master.
But he's not here anymore.
I'm going to summon Kingdom Hearts.
What?
Then he'll have no choice but to come back.
Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden!
That's exactly why! The only way to get him back is to break the rules. If things don't change, the entire world is doomed. But in order to go through with it, I'll need Lux. I don't have nearly enough. You always do the right thing. Help me with this.
She does always do the right thing. That's why she's gonna say no, right?
I'm sorry. I know you want the Master to return.
He's gonna go on his own.
But you don't know how summoning Kingdom Hearts will affect the rest of the world. The Master, he forbid it for a reason. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I see.
He's gonna go by himself. Oh my goodness.
May your heart be your guiding key.
This is so sad. I just wanted for once.
Who's on a mission to collect Lux?
But if the Master is the bad guy, then it would mean that all his rules are wrong, don't you think? So maybe bringing Kingdom Hearts could
have been good. Oh, that's true. I have to remember that the Master is the same guy that was kind of playing at their insecurities. But didn't we learn in like all the other games that summoning Kingdom Hearts is not supposed to happen? Or is that just passed down from the teachings that, like, I guess Mickey got, and then the person before Mickey, and then so on and so on? I guess Master Yen said. Oh man, so are all the things they've been told not to do the things you're supposed to do? That's a good point too. That could go back to the whole, like, telephone, right? You say something to someone, and then they say something to someone, and then it gets, like, warped and distorted.
Subscribe to join the royalty on YouTube, URL.
Trying to maintain
definitely
the balance.
am curious to see.
But that isn't the balance we were expected to keep. If
Oh wow, you
everyone's
went
collecting
further on
light,
what I said. You could be onto something.
solely
Dang,
for
we
themselves,
teamwork. We're
Keyblade
building
wielders
theories.
will soon turn against one another, which will lead to the Keyblade War.
Then what's written in the book, all of it will happen.
Light will expire.
Envy, what are you going to do?
I'll gather Lux too. No
This-
matter what, the balance must be kept.
The only thing is this could get so meta. Like,
Lava, you do the same. We must delay the inevitable.
If you're happy and you know it, click follow.
this could get so meta because if you think about it, if the Master is evil, which he seems kind of like he is, or at least like manipulative, and he taught them these things that may not be true because he's obviously manipulative, then the things that have been passed down could be wrong this whole time. Kind of like what you're saying. So the rules that they currently have, like in modern Kingdom Hearts, like our time Kingdom Hearts, could be wrong because of the fact that they're based on a manipulative master's teachings. But if you want to really get meta, maybe he thought about the fact that we would think that it was, or they would think it was wrong, and so they wouldn't do it. And so it's kind of like when you tell a kid, like, you can only have one cookie. They want 2 cookies because you told them they could only have 1, so now they want 2. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it can get really meta, and I don't like it because it's not definitive. That's crazy. That's a lot to think about.
I'm too high for this, Jesus Christ.
You're like, yo, that's too much theorizing for me. I'm peeling back the layers, and then you could do this, and then you could do that. It's not this. It's not this. We're talking about this. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot to think about. And for someone to be manipulative, they would go that far. To like do layers of manipulation in order to get the people that they want to do certain things, to do those certain things. So I'm not beyond thinking that Kingdom Hearts would have a character like that would do that. Oh, we're finally seeing hers. Wait,
What's
is
written
there?
in the last page of the book is gonna happen. The entire world will be lost to darkness.
But Master, isn't there anything we can do?
Well, that's what brings me to your role. You might just be the only hope of keeping light from expiring.
Hope? Master, what is it that you need me to do? Oh,
Don't get involved in any battles. Forget the notion of unions. Find Keyblade wielders with potential and create an entirely separate organization. Then, like the seeds of a dandelion, let them fly to another world. They will keep the light alive.
you really think that I'm the right person for this?
Ava, you're the only person for this.
I actually believe that she would be the only one to have,
I
like,
understand.
super strong-willed, undeterrable hope, because she's shown that this whole time.
Today you're here to continue with your training for our mission. This session may seem like it's familiar to you, but in a world that is different, one made of dreams, you are our hope. A war will soon wage. Those who strive to protect the light will turn their weapons on their allies for the sake of loyalty to their own unions. To be honest, I don't know how far I can guide all of you. What you must remember is that anyone can lose themselves to the darkness. However, there will be no winners. Everything will be lost. Except all of you who are the seeds of hope. When the time comes, and there is war, you mustn't fight, but instead you must fly away from here to the world outside. This training is to help you fulfill this crucial task. The future is in all your hands, as is the world's light. May your hearts be your guiding key.
Into the world of dreams? Did I hear that right? Why do they all have, like, case of...
The gazing eye?
It's not what it's called.
Oh, what then?
Actually, no name.
No name.
Well, gazing or not, that Keyblade does have an eye in it. My eye, to be exact.
Ew!
Oh, you think that's gross, do ya?
No.
Yeah, sure.
You know the
Anyway,
Keyblade.
about your role. You
I
need
was
to
gonna
pass
say it
down
looks
that
kind of
Keyblade
familiar.
to your apprentice, and then him to his, so that my eye can see the future.
Is it Xehanort?
So the Book of Prophecies.
Bingo! The fact that it exists is proof of your success. That means you've trained a worthy apprentice.
Bingo.
Passed down that handsome Keyblade. And fulfilled your role. Congratulations! What's the matter? Come on, you did a fantastic job.
This theme
At
is
least smile a
absolutely
little.
horrifying.
But I haven't done anything yet.
Do you
Good
hear
point.
that? It's so
Guess you better
unsettling.
get started then. Unfortunately, you'll have to go alone from here on out. No Book of Prophecies to keep you company either. I can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey, we both know you'll do just fine without it, right?
Do I really have to go alone? What about the others?
Minor details, so don't sweat it. For now, you, that Keyblade, and this box need to stay out of sight. Just watch with your own eyes, and my eye, of course, as things unfold between the others. Then, when the time is right, go off and do your thing.
What's in it?
It's a secret. And, well, you see,
That is Luxu. He's probably the most important after the
never-
Master. The Master played everyone. Emoji flushed face.
This is like some next level chess. Like, the dude is playing chess with, like, the future. Like, he's thinking so far ahead. The fact that he said, oh, this book exists because you carried everything out and you had an apprentice who had an apprentice who had an apprentice that did everything they're supposed to do. That is a lot of layers of strategy, manipulation, and playing everyone. That's... No wonder his theme sounded like someone was smashing a piano. That was very intense. Am I wrong, or is Luxu the person that has pink hair? I'm guessing I might be wrong, because if Xehanort didn't exist, how did the person with pink hair exist? I might be confusing names at this point. There's a lot of names. Because that's who I'm picturing when I see the name, but maybe that's why they're, like, younger? Too?
Wrong but close.
Ah, dang. I'll definitely need to, like, look up who it is.
ever open it.
Great. Now
Actually, I
really
can't look
wanna
up who
know.
it is, because if it's a Kingdom Hearts 3 spoiler,
alright.
I don't want to see it.
I'll indulge you.
I'll just have to theorize.
But this secret stays
It is
between
one
the
of
two
the
of us.
1-3.
And you have to promise
one of the
never
13.
to open the box.
No, don't.
promise.
Spoiler.
Oh, okay, thank you for letting me know. I won't look it up. I'll just... I hate that all I'm seeing is...
But why?
He's telling him a secret? He's not allowed to open the box. I have no idea what their faces look like. All I know is apparently he's part of the organization. But we haven't seen all of the organization, I think. I don't know. I guess I'll see. He said you'll see,
That
so
scene is elaborated on in the mobile.
Oh, rip. I might ask some questions after the movie for sure. Is he
May
gonna
my
show the
heart
eye?
Be my guiding key.
Oh, he's barely
I
taking
am
off.
all ears.
Thank you. Was that it? That answered nothing for me except that exactly what y'all said. There's someone above Xehanort. Absolutely. I thought it was Xehanort playing everyone this whole time, playing 3D chess. This dude's playing like 10D chess. I don't even know if that's a term, but I don't even know how to quantify what the heck is going on right now. Yikes. I feel bad now for distrusting everyone. They just all got played. That's what was going on. So, I know one of y'all said to hold on. I think Dorta Smash said hold on to the chess thought. I'm guessing because I'm right on the money about the fact that he's manipulating everyone. But if this is 100 years before Xehanort, That is a really long time. How is the person that's behind everything even alive still? Is he alive? Like, I have a lot of questions. Don't answer that, of course, but like, I'm wondering if he's even alive at this point, because he would have to be 200 years old. No, wait. I can't do math, sorry. He would have to be like 100 plus years old for sure, right?
Do you take donations? I wanna donate for you to get the KH3 DLC.
You're so sweet. I appreciate it. I still have yet to set up my donations.
Me as well.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. I will definitely try to figure out how to set up donations for next stream. But again, like, you guys never have to donate. I just love seeing you guys here and hanging out with you all. I appreciate y'all. I'll try to figure it out for sure, but please don't feel like you have to. Your presence is more than a gift to me. I just love hanging out with y'all. I cannot imagine this guy that's organizing everything, the master, being alive. Unless he's doing the same thing Xehanort's doing and he's using a vessel? At which point you have to wonder, which vessel is he currently using? Because we know with Xehanort, he hopped from, like, at least Terra. I know he used Terra as a vessel. He tried using Sora as a vessel. Oh, snap. I'm so glad I got something. Thank you for confirming that. I was going to say, because he has to be dead.
To be exact.
We don't know? Oh my gosh. That's... I'm trying to think who it could possibly be. You know who I always thought was like super ahead of the game and pretty intelligent amongst Organization 13 was the researcher in Chain of Memories with the white hair. I always felt like he stood out a lot of the times. So maybe, especially with the way like he would talk about things and get excited about like knowledge, I just feel like maybe that's a pretty good contender. He also seemed especially not just standing out, but no, why are they playing this theme? Why are they playing this theme? Is that... It has to be a reason. They do everything for a reason. This is Roxas's theme, right? Or is it Ventus's theme? They both look so similar. I'm pretty sure it's Roxas's. I know Dew Brothers was mentioning that the Whisper scene is elaborated in the mobiles. The other promos. Wait, for the song? Or am I missing something? Oh, the song. Oh. It's such a sad song. It, like, Dearly Beloved makes me emotional. This one makes me emotional too. Which is funny because I remember the fight that I heard it in, and I remember it not being emotional, being more like, oh my gosh, this fight. But now it makes me emotional for sure. Well, you would think that answered questions, but I mean, I guess it kind of did, but it left, like, a lot more questions than I started with. The Master of Masters. It's because with Xehanort, is he Xehanort? Like, and that's a vessel of his? Maybe? No, but they explain...
The mobile give more intel, but it gives you a lot to think about.
I definitely need to watch, like, a playlist of, like, the cinematics for sure. Or, like, an explanation. It can't be Xehanort, because y'all are saying it was 100 years before, but what if Xehanort just had another vessel 100 years before and then was using other vessels and this is Xehanort? Unless the mobile game answered that and said, it's not Xehanort, then definitely it's not Xehanort.
I can explain the mobile plot for the master a bit.
I'm down. I'd love to hear.
Master is planning to prepare 1-3 vessels for the 1-3 darknesses because they can be killed if inhabiting a vessel.
Oh. Which they are. Organization 13. Xehanort thinks he's gonna do it to gain a Keyblade, but the Keyblade might not even exist, because it could have been something that the Master made up at this point. No, but we saw the Keyblade in Birth by Sleep, didn't we? Or was it just like an image of what he thought the Keyblade would look like? I feel like we've also gotten glimpses of like the war that happens between them. And there's always all those Keyblades on the desert floor, and I could have sworn they showed the Keyblade.
The Master orchestrated the war among his students to end the world.
Rip. I wish it gave a little bit... Of course, I wish it gave a little bit more information. I really think that's a huge blunder to like not include, especially one of them was region locked, the cinematics of the mobile game, because that sounds like a lot of information to contain. But they kind of just skipped over it completely. So technically I should be able to move on to Kingdom Hearts 3. But because of the fact that there's now like... Again, I feel like I now understand how people probably feel going into like Kingdom Hearts 1 and then playing Kingdom Hearts 2 without playing everything in between. You're like, who's that? What is going on? What happened to so-and-so? Why did they, like, you know, like, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I felt a lot of confusion. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I have a grasp in terms of...
He needed to do this to ensure future vessels and to make sure the Keyblade would be passed down to future wielders who would end the DA.
Who would end the darkness. Dang, but that's kind of like a necessary sacrifice argument, right? Like, I'm gonna give up these 5 people that I taught and send a 6th person with a box into the desert with an eye that I can look through. And they're all gonna have a big war and lots of people are gonna die. But it's okay because it's the greater good that we'll be able to defeat the darkness. That's a little bit, unfair to say the least.
It gets sadder and darker with the dandelions in the mobile.
Oh no. The ones that she's training? Ava, right? I think I kind of have a grasp on their names a little bit better. At least I have a grasp on Ava and...
Yes.
Oh man, I already forgot her name and I'm saying I got it. The one with the snake mask. I really liked both of them. I feel like despite like their jobs, they stayed pretty true to who they are.
Envy.
Ava the most. Envy, yeah. I feel like they stayed the strongest willed despite what was going on. But especially Ava. I feel like Ava is definitely... Out of all of them, I would trust Ava for sure. But there is a point to be made, like Door to Smash was saying, like what if summoning Kingdom Hearts is good and the Master is clearly manipulating them and using them from what you're telling me. So it's kind of like maybe they should be doing Kingdom Hearts. But I know that when they almost got close to resurrecting Kingdom Hearts, everyone was like, no! But again, that could be because of the teachings that might be false. This is definitely a huge game of strategy for this guy, for the Master. Literally called the Master because he's the master of everything that's going on. I agree with you guys. But we will find out hopefully more information. I'm like
3
wondering...
will show more. Emoji beaming face with
nice.
Smiling eyes. Emoji green heart. Emoji
I was hoping
blue
that
heart.
3 will expand on that, so I appreciate you. I appreciate you explaining the mobile games a little bit, like touching on it and then like letting me know about 3 too. I'm gonna debate whether I want to watch the mobile game cinematics on stream or watch them off stream. I'll think about it. Let me know if you all have a suggestion on that too. Because I know that one you all said was like 3 hours, right? So that one might be a little bit long. But I could always break it up too if everyone wants to watch it. I definitely wish they would have just...
It is a long watch.
It is a long watch, yeah. So I would definitely have to break it up in half. And that's kind of hard when I don't know.
But good detail. Everglow has a movie on the story on YouTube.
Oh. I'm definitely... Hang on, I'm going to copy that. That way I can kind of look that up. I'll see how long that is. And then maybe we can watch that together. I don't want to watch it and then like not... I don't want to pre-watch, you know what I mean? I would definitely want to watch it with you guys. So I'll check that out, how long it is, and then see if it's going to be like 1 stream or 2 streams. And then move on to Kingdom Hearts 3. Because I feel like I've had a really good grasp on the story so far. And I literally said the name of the collection, the story so far. Get it? But,
Oh, you're awesome, Royal. Emoji smiling face with smiling eyes. Emoji green heart. Emoji blue heart.
Giving you guys lots of love too. Thank you. I would love to like explore that and like watch it with you all and try to get a grasp before I get into 3 because I definitely would love eventually once I finish 3 and finish that up to kind of try to make my own theory before I delve into other theories. Also, obviously, because it'll be spoilerific if I start to look up theories now. It has been so tempting sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm like, can someone just explain Birth by Sleep? I want to look that up, but then I'm like, for all I know, someone's gonna explain Birth by Sleep with Kingdom Hearts 3, so I definitely want to come up with my own theories first, and then I'll definitely look it up after. But thank you guys for joining in, for watching the movie with me. We will see. I will definitely look up that video. Thank you, Door to Smash, for letting me know about it. I won't watch it, but I will check out how long it is, and then I'll let y'all know if I'll watch it off or on stream. Let me know, too, if that's something that interests you all. Good night. I hope you guys have a good one. Have a good rest of your week. Monday is over, so that's good news. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Make it a great one. I'll see you all this weekend. Bye-bye.